Hello, this is Dennis Bisher. So this week we've had a couple nights of temperatures that fell well below freezing, and the question becomes, when we get that type of weather, what kind of injury we're going to have, if any, to our developing crop. I'm out here in a field today to kind of show you some of the things we're seeing and tend to see in past years. So if we look down at this beet right here, this is what I would call a normal, healthy beet, and the cotyledons look good. They got that nice dark, nice bright green color. Moving to the right, this beet is a little more damaged. Its tips of the cotyledons are turning off color, and the cotyledons in general are a little bit dark and not quite as healthy as the other one. If I can get it out of this soil here. You can see that the hypocotyl is completely shriveled and darkening. So that beet probably is not going to make it. But the other thing we're seeing this year that's probably a little bit more abnormal is that we have on this plant, the cotyledons are pretty healthy and green. We do have some tip burn here and a little bit of damage here. But normally if we looked at that above ground portion, we'd say that the plant's pretty healthy. But what we are seeing is that the hypocotyl below the surface, usually about a ½ inch roughly below the surface of the soil, we're getting this thread-like appearance where it's damaged and not as healthy. And right now we don't know what's going to happen with this plant. It's still alive, so we have to give it some time to see if it's going to, how it's going to develop, what's going to happen going forward. This is probably the most common thing that we're seeing. We do have plants that are completely dead at this point. We have majority of the plants are healthy as well, but then we do have this population that with the thread-like hypocotyl that we're going to just need to give some more time, give it a few more days to see how that crop develops. So the jury's still out on where we're at with the frost damage. I'd say right now we're generally cautiously optimistic, but it's probably in most cases, in a lot of situations, just going to take some time